Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, guys, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett. And yes, I salute, as you know, the greatness and the divinity in each and every one of you amazing, exceptional, wonderful, outstanding, right? Divine human beings out there. So, look, as you know, it is what? 4th of July weekend, guys, where everybody's going to be burning money, literally. How much is that box? How much is that box? And now let's all light it up in flames, right? But all in good fun, right? It's the 4th of July, Independence Day coming up. Well, it's the weekend of it anyway, right? So, with that being said, guys, I hope everybody's doing exceptionally well. If it's your first time rocking out with me, my name is Trickett, guys. We are going to learn and grow together. And if it's a returnee, hey, and then what's up with you, fam? So check this out, guys. I just want to come on here and mention a few things while I'm just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? For starters, I've been posting reads, random reads from, the terror community. You know what I'm saying? Posting a bunch of mediums to do their thing, showcasing their talent on my Facebook page, right? And the reason for that, guys, is because so many people have been misled, right? About like tarot card reading, right? Like it's the devil and all this stuff. As I've already stated, that can't be so, because these wonderful group of people, right? They tell you who's coming, what to look out for, if you have any woo-woo put on you, how to get it off, and they tell you what to look out for. So they're always watching out for you. So I don't know how this all started back in the day or whenever it started, or who planted that seed in the mind of a bunch of people that was like, this is from the devil. You don't never hear them call on the devil. The devil's not going to warn you on who's coming for you. The devil's not going to tell you who's trying to kill you, steal your money, who's doing death spells on you. The devil's not going to tell you that. He's not going to tell you how to look out for yourself, what not to do, what to do, how to get that junk off of you if somebody try to attach something to you without your consent. Can you believe people really do that? They do, right? But we ain't worried about that though, right? Because we do what we do over here, right? So check this out, guys, and that's win. That's what we do. That's all I know. I don't care what I go through, guys. I'm always going to come out winning. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care if somebody try to steal, try to kill, try to destroy. That sounds like the devil right there, right? Seek, kill, and destroy. Doesn't matter to me. I'm always going to come out winning. They can't break me. I'm unbreakable. I've been through it all, and I still keep swinging. Excuse me. I still keep swinging. I still keep winning. I'm not worried about any black magic. I'm not worried about any magic at all. Bring that junk. Means nothing to me. I'm on a whole nother level. Don't let the beautiful suit fool you. Because I am not regular. And I really mean that. I'm just saying it with a smile. Because I am magically magnetic, guys, and so are you when you are vibing high. You know what I mean? Summertime, guys. Put a smile on your face. Stop thinking about the things that bring you down. Stop focusing on the things that you can't fix. If you can't fix it, why are you going to think about it? It's only going to bring you down, right? So, guys, I also wanted to mention, outside the tarot card community, that's been on my Facebook, guys. So, everybody's welcome to come check me out. Trickett Duncan. You guys are all welcome to check it out. Check out my page. Check out what I do. I vibe to music. So you never know what you're going to listen. You never know what you're going to hear on my page. Because it's all energy with me. Because I'm a master manipulator when it comes to energy. So I'm always flipping in and out of energies, left and right, left and right. But I always stay vibing high. That's how you win. That's how nothing can touch you. That's how you become strong and invincible, because you always stay vibing high. I understand that words have power. I understand that if I say a bunch of negative words and put that energy out, it's going to come back. And whatever I put out, it's going to come back on me. So if I put out negative, it's going to come back on me. If I put out positive, it's going to come back on me. So just keep that in mind. I'm just running over a few things, guys. While I'm here, right? Talking to you guys right now. Another thing I wanted to mention. You guys always hear me talk about this institution, that institution. They're going in broken. They're coming out broken. They're going in doing witchcraft. They're coming out doing witchcraft, because of the teaching is watered down. Because there's no conviction. If there was convictions, there's no way that people could take communion and pray and sing and, hey, brother, sister, I love you, and all that type of stuff, right? And then they're still as jacked up as they was when they went in as when they're going out. So yes, there is a breakdown, but there's something wrong there, right? With the institutions, that yes, there has to be something revamped. I'm not going to take that back, because if it was working, and then we would be producing a stronger group of people that say they have faith, right? Because if 12 men, right, the disciples, was able to shake the entire world up, you have congregations that have thousands of people in there, hundreds of people in there, and they're not shaking not even their own community up. So, I mean, you do the math on that. 12 men shook the whole world up. You have churches with thousands and nothing. They're not shaking anything up. So I'm just saying, that needs to be revamped. Why? So they can just produce better fruit, which I believe they want to. They just got to know the know-how, how to do it. And I think a lot of institutions lack the know-how due to tradition and pre-programming, and it's just they're just kind of like stuck in a box until they start thinking outside the box, and then they'll start getting better results, because we all know if you do the same thing and expect a change or a difference, we all know that's insanity, right? You got to do something different to expect something different. Makes sense, right? So anyway, but about the institutions, I have to give credit. And this is what I have not did. So let me give credit. Because I wasn't always at this level that I'm at right now. This unbreakable, unstoppable level that I'm at right now. Always going to win regardless. And gifts out of this world, literally. And I mean that. I wasn't always here at this level. So I was going to church, because I was raised that way, just like a whole lot of people, right? My dad was a preacher. So, yeah, that was a part of my upbringing. And I'm not going to push that away or act like it was nothing, right? But I want to thank these institutions, these churches, right, that stood by me when I was going through what I was going through and didn't even know what it was. When I was getting witchcraft put on me and my money was gone, and I was always sick, and I was always in and out the hospital, and I had this disease and that disease and this sickness and that sickness, and I had no idea what was going on, because I never was sick a day in my life. Always been a bill of health. Always. Then all of a sudden, money shrunk, health is shrunk. I'm always sick. It was just horrible, right? And I was going to church at this time, right? A couple of different churches. And I got to give it to them, because they stood by me when I didn't know no better. They stood by me. They prayed for me. I'm not going to say it didn't help. I know it helped. They prayed for me. They stood by me. When I needed things, they would help me out with them. I want to thank the churches that, like, when Christmas came and I had no money, didn't know why I didn't have no money, but I didn't have no money. Things weren't working out. Didn't know that I had, my evil ex and, their band of monkeys, throwing black magic and all this stuff on me. At the time, because I wasn't taught it, didn't know it. Can't get mad at the churches, because they can't teach what they don't know. That goes to anyone, me, you, parent, anyone. You cannot teach what you don't know. So at that time, I had over medicated my daughter, Melina. One of the most tryingest times of my entire life. I had just barely stepped into learning about the laws of attraction from Neville Goddard. I owe that guy like so much because he explained the Bible the correct way to me. He explained church the correct way to me. And he's the one that showed me how to manifest. That's why I'm a master manifester. Thank you, Neville Goddard, because the guy's amazing. And he just opened up my whole third eye to a whole new world. And it was all from manifesting, which I didn't even know what manifesting was because church didn't teach that either. You know, you just pray and you wait on God to give you an answer. So, but at this time, when I over-medicated my daughter, I was tired. You know, I'm doing it all. And I gave her too much medicine. And I don't even think it was like the kids' medicine. I think it was like the adult medicine. I picked up the wrong one, just rushing and doing stuff. And I went in to check on her to give her her other dose. And I was like, no way. What's going on? Wake up, Melina, wake up, wake up. She couldn't wake up. I freaked out. I thought I killed my daughter. You guys have no idea what I was going through, what I was running through, how I was tested, beyond tested. And I had just barely got into this game of laws of attraction. The Secret was like the beginning stage for me, right? And then this happens late at night. She's like this. She's not moving. I'm like, no, no, no. I run into my mom's room because I was staying at her house upstairs. And I was like, Mom, Melina's not moving. You gotta see her. You gotta get up. So she checks on her. Oh no, something's wrong. I was like, I didn't even call 911. I threw her in the car. And did I put her in the car? Yeah, I think I took her in the car. See, I'm trying to remember. And I just flew. I rushed to the ER. I passing lights, everything. And I got there and she was not responsive. And they're working on her and she's not responsive. Her arm's just laying over and she's just not even moving. And I'm going, no. There's no way. No. I'll never live with myself if I did this to my own daughter on accident. Just overworked, tired, fighting this junk I didn't know, doing it by myself. Nobody understood me. Nobody got me. I didn't have no loving family support. There was no, hey, come and talk with me. Hey, it'll be all right. There was none of that type of stuff for me, right? I had a jealous, hating sister that's already, as we all know, tried to murder me more than once. You know what I mean? Now trying to rob from me, but they'll all be going to jail. So no big deal on that. But sticking to the script though, I almost lost my daughter. She wasn't moving. And to see her body lifeless, and then the doctor, I hear the nurses, I'm in the room while they're working on her. And they said, she's not responding, doctor. And in my mind, I just kept thinking, you know, laws of attraction. No, she's going to be all right. She's going to be all right. She's going to be all right. You know, I hear what they're saying, but don't give it no credit. Just, she's going to be all right. She's going to be all right. And then the doctor walks over to me with that slow walk and he goes, Mr. Duncan, even if we get her to respond, she's been out for so long that she's probably going to have some brain damage. And I'm just like, no. I'm telling her this. No, it can't be. No, that's not going to happen. I didn't hear any of that. All I heard was, no, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. I was taking that little piece of laws of attraction for about 2 weeks I'd probably only been on. And I was just like, no, I'm never going to see that. I'm never going to accept what you said. No. And they were just like, okay, he's tripping. And I was like, yeah, I guess I would be. You know, it's my daughter. And I did this on accident. So I went on Facebook, right? And I'm losing it. I am. And I just cried out to everybody. Like, who's ever rocking with me? I don't care if we talk, don't talk, whatever, but I need help. And I don't even ask for help because I'm used to not getting it. But I got to give credit to even all the Facebook guys, all my people on Facebook. They came pouring out in droves. I'm talking every day, throughout the day, checking on me. My friends, Derek Fagans, made even a separate post on his page to even spread it out there even more. Thank you. And I had all this help. Friends from high school, they seen I was distraught. And everyone reached out and checked on me every day. How is she? How is she? And at this time, I was at the hospital in Memphis with her. I wasn't going nowhere. They were like, sir, you might want to get some rest, go home. I was like, I'm not going nowhere. You'll have to pry my hands off of the door handle. I am not moving. I'm not going nowhere. And they seen that. So they sent like a couple social workers there for me to talk. And they seen that I was just like, look, do whatever you got to do. I'm not going nowhere. I mean, it is what it is. This is horrible what I did. I gave her too much medicine on accident. Then the preacher from Terry Street Church of Christ in Ripley, great group of people there. Great group of people. Prayers, love and support. And then the preacher, Nicomas, had came up. He's also a highway patrol officer. He had came up in uniform. He didn't speak, but that's how he rolls. But he came for support. And I'm very grateful for that. At a time that I was already misunderstood, already alone, already trying to find my way out of this life that I had no idea I was living in, with black magic being thrown on me and all this other stuff that was causing a lot of things for me. He sat there. He didn't even say nothing. He just sat there. And he seen I was in no shape to talk anyway, right? And I appreciate that. So you guys always hear me talking about institutions, but I want to say, no, let me give credit where credit is due. Even the Church of Christ over on, I believe it's the 15 freeway over here where I live. They were there for me. The officers that go there were there for me. I mean, that's why I got a lot of love for the police. I respect them. Drop them lunch, feed them, whatever. I don't care. That's who I am. Did I grow up like that? Nah, I was like everybody else, rebellious. Like, man, I ain't trying to do nothing for no popo. But I don't look at things like that because, things are just different, right? And so even there, they would help me out. That church would help me out when I didn't have anything. They would put things together for us and give it to me and my girls. Christmas came, and then I had a Baptist church in town that would do like these little like Christmas, it's like a giveaway or something, like you would go there and if you didn't have much, they would make sure your kids had something. I never forgot this. I never forget when somebody's there for me, ever. So I remember this, and these are the same institutions that you hear me talk about, but God put it on my heart that, look, bro, yes, you're right on what you're talking about, but then again, you forgot who was there for you before you got to where you're at. So I had to come on here and just let you guys know that these places helped us, fed me and my two girls, gave us food more than once. Very respectful, very nice people. Every time we went into these places, they were always kind. They Christmas made sure my kids had gifts because I didn't have nothing at the time. I'm fighting stuff I didn't even know existed, right? And so I just wanted to say thank you publicly, because that's how I roll. I'm a man of integrity. So I just want to say thank you publicly for all of that support. And don't think that it ain't going to come back. I'm a big giver. It's always going to come back. And I'll be in position to make sure that I bless the same places that had blessed me. I don't forget. So, yes, I get on the institutions only because, guys, I don't want people going in there broken and coming out broken, going in doing witchcraft, coming out beating their wife, girlfriend, whatever. That's what I don't want. I want them going in there broken and coming out better. I want them going in there one way and then coming out with their higher self a lot better. That's what I want. I want to see good results. Why? Because the better you are, the better you are to people that you come in contact with. You're just a more positive light for someone else that may not all the way be there, that may not, be there quite yet, that may be broken. But if they see you going in and coming out broken, then they're like, what's the use of me even trying to go there? Because they're still broken. And they said they've been going there for years. So that's all that was about, guys. And I remember too this, when I started my business, I didn't even have, I'm from Cali. So look, I'm in the South. Don't talk like nobody. I don't sound like nobody, and don't look like nobody. You know what I'm saying? But God always looks out for me, even when I didn't know what I knew. So I got to thank, Brother Roland from Terry Street Church, Dr. Brother Roland, because he invested in me. He gave me my first loan when I probably couldn't have got one anywhere, right? And he invested in me, and I paid it back. But he invested in me more than once when I needed it. And so, I just want to pay my homage to the people that helped me. And this is to let you guys know too. I was in a small town where no one really knew me. But then again, I was just operating on belief, on faith. I remember I was talking to my friend Derek, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get the money to do this. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but I just know I'm going to be able to pull it off. I just know I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know how. I just know I'm going to be able to do it. And I did. So same for you guys. You don't always got to know how you're going to get things done. Just have that belief. Just have to believe. And I promise you, you will be pushed in ways to go left, right, forward, wherever you need to. And you'll be pushed in the direction of the individual or individuals that will be able to give you that support that you need to get you where you need to get to. And when you get there, you just never forget the people that help you. You don't. You always show gratitude so you can keep that good karma coming. Always. And then you always reach back to try to help somebody else and pull them forward. Because you had help. You never get to where you're at and then just be like, oh, forget everybody else. Nah, that's weak. That's garbage. That's selfish. That's a negative energy. I would hate to be selfish. It's a negative energy. Negative energy. I would hate to have ego. That's a negative energy. That's like wearing the devil. Ego stops you from doing the right thing. Pride stops you from doing the right thing. You could be hungry, but because of pride, you just let your stomach growl and tell people, no, I'm okay. That's pride. That's evil. I hate that junk. I don't care how much I have. I hate that. And don't let people put labels on you guys just because it makes them feel better to suit their alternative motives. If you know you're not that, don't accept it. Let them talk whatever they talk, but don't accept it. And so, guys, I just want to jump on here real quick. And I just wanted to run through a few things because I know I'm always talking about institutions and things like that. But yet and still, these people were there when my daughter was sick, there for Christmases, there to help feed me. And keep in mind, I was not used to any of this. I'm the guy that's buying groceries for other people, dropping them off. I'm the guy that's always giving. Always. So I had pride in a sense. I wasn't used to it. I was like, man, I got to go to church to get food. Like, what the heck? What am I, homeless? And God had to tear all that down in me. Because it was like, look, bro, this is where you're at right now. Due to your lack of knowledge, you don't know what's going on with you. And this is where you're at right now. And yeah, I'll reveal it down the line later, but you're going to have to go through some changes too. And humble yourself. Yeah, you're the one buying groceries. Yeah, you're the one helping people out. Yeah, you're the one always, dropping plates and cooking and doing all this for other people. But you're not going to be in that position for a minute now, because you're going to be the one standing in the line to get a box donated to you. That felt extremely weird. And then I was like on this thing called EBT. Didn't even know what it was. Never had nothing like that in my life. I always used to look at people like that and just be like, man, that, like, wow, hope they get better. Would help a lot of these people out. Never knew at some point, due to all the illness and sicknesses and all this stuff being thrown on me by black magic, I would be on this stuff, right? And I was like, what the heck? It killed me every day. For me, anyway. Because it was just like, how did I get reduced to like helping and giving to this? Not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying coming from my mindset of always giving and helping and giving and helping and giving and helping, standing in line in groceries, paying for the person behind me, going out to dinner, paying for a table, paying for some officers, see somebody having a birthday, just pick up the tab, whatever. See a church fan at Taco Bell, something was wrong with their debit or credit card, whatever. I didn't even know how much the bill was, but they had a bunch of kids all waiting to eat and they didn't have the money. I just pulled out my card and I said, if you don't mind, I'll take care of it. And I just paid for the whole thing. That's how I roll. And everybody was able to eat and I just kept on moving. And so all that was taken away, right? And so, I got this little card to buy food. And I'm like, man, I got to look for certain stores to go to because I didn't even want to be seen with it. I know, pride, right? Pride. That was pride. And it wasn't ego, but it was pride. I was like, no way. And then, I did that. And then I was just like, whatever. And then my self-esteem was just at an all-time low. Because I was just like, how do I go from? But it was what it was, right? It was something I had to go through in life. I guess to humble myself, maybe. Because it was humbling. This whole experience was humbling, right? And so I remember the day I was like, I can't do this no more. I'm doing what I'm doing. I know I can make things work for me. And then I didn't even have support in that because, I was dealing with a lot of people that had a lack and limitation mindset. And everybody's like, no, hold on to it. You never know. And I understand. They thought with a scarcity mindset. They had a lack and limitation mindset. And I've never had that kind of mindset, not from a child. I've always liked the nice clothes. I've always overspent. I've always been in the limelight dancing or rapping or something. But whatever I did, I was always in the public eye from a kid. That's who I was, right? And so I remember when I went to the office that does all this stuff, right? And I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want this. And the lady said, sir, nobody has ever came here to tell us they don't want it. I'll never forget it. She says, you can't do that. And if this is what you want, you're going to have to write a letter and explain why you don't want it no more. And then I told myself, I'm not doing all this garbage. I'm just not going to redo any paperwork. Whatever you send me, if I don't do it, I know you'll cancel me. And dude, chick, that's exactly what I did. And I took myself off. I canceled myself and just bossed up from ground bottom and made it work for me. It's been working ever since. And so I'm just saying, guys, I don't know what your story is. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. But I'm just here to let you know, whatever it is, you can get past it, you can get through it, you can make it, right? Obviously, yes, you can. I almost killed my own daughter. Now I call her the Oracle Because no, when she came through, thank God, she didn't have no brain damage. She just came out different, gifted, like she's just smart. And so I call her my oracle. And I'm so grateful that God blessed me with that second chance, because I wouldn't have been able to live with myself if she would have died. And it would have been by mistake, but it would have still been in my hands. That would have been just, no. So thank God for that, right? Smiles all around, right? So anyway, guys, whatever you're going through, hang in there. You can do it. You can make it. Whatever fears you may have, take a deep breath. Blow it out. You can do it. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Don't live it in your mind. Don't try to have a 5D connection, which means I just want to think about it all day. No. You take action. Because if I just thought about what I want all day, I would never be where I'm at. So you have to take action. You got to cut the things that are holding you back. You have to sacrifice to get where you want. You have to. You can't hold on and still try to move forward. It doesn't work that way. You have to sacrifice something. Even the people that sell their soul to the devil, they have to make a sacrifice. Everybody, guys, has to sacrifice something to get to where you want to get to. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Don't be afraid to cut what you got to cut, to let go of to let it out of your life if it's hindering you or stopping you from you having a better life. Aren't you more important? I know I am. Because it all starts with me. And the better I get, it's able to trickle down, and I'm able to do more for others. But if I'm broken, I'm not able to do nothing for no one. Misery loves company. Now I'm just looking to hurt other people because I'm hurting. That's whack. I'm not about to do that negative energy. I'd rather be in hermit mode, all by myself, and just boss up in hermit mode. And then when I come out, I'm unbreakable, undefeatable, unstoppable. Spells, magic means nothing at that point because I put in the work. I was in hermit mode for over 10 years. Over 10 years, guys. Like 10 and a half years. Over 10 years of just me and my two girls. They were 2 and 4 at the time. I had to Google to try to figure out how to do hair. But I figured it out. I have 2 girls, I'm a guy. What do I know about that, right? When that time of the month came, I had all that. I was here because there was no one else here for us. But it's the way it was meant to be. It was written. It was already written like that for us. And it was written for us to win. But yeah, we had to go through a lot of challenges and a lot of obstacles. And so will you. But you never quit. You never give up. You just keep on pushing. Turn your power into pain. Turn your pain into power. I said turn your power into pain. Forget that junk. We're going to turn your pain into power. That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the pain to power, and we're going to turn the power into prosperity. And on that note, guys, you guys keep winning. Don't let nothing get you down. Don't think that there's nothing you can't do. If you want it, you can do it. If you want it, start with just the thought of I can do it. If it's just something as easy as picking up the phone, believe it or not, that's hard for a lot of people. I'm scared to call. I'm scared to speak. Voice chakra cut off. You're like, really? You're going through all that? But you can't laugh it off because everybody has fears in different areas, right? What may be easy for you or for me to just pick up something and beep, 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 beep. Hey, what's up? May not be easy for somebody else. What may be easy for me to forgive or ask for forgiveness Hey, if I did you wrong, oh, right away, I'm going to ask you for forgiveness because I believe in karma. Some people may not have been brought up that way. Some people might have ego or pride. Normally, those two things is what stop people from doing the right thing. And fear holds you back from doing all the things that you desire. So let's get rid of fear. False evidence appearing real. We're not going to believe in that junk. We're going to always vibe high. And you know you can do whatever you want to do. You can get it out the mud, get it out the muscle, however you want to label it. But you can do it just like I did. And so many people before me. Neville Goddard, their family was dead broke. Nothing. And their first investment didn't even come from their own money. Manifested it. Now they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Off of none of their money. So don't tell me you can't do it. You can tell me it's hard. I don't believe in that word, but I'll accept it. You can tell me it's challenging. That's the word I prefer. You can tell me there's a lot of obstacles in the way. You can tell me that you don't even see how it's going to work. But all I want to hear you say after you say you don't know how it's going to work, all I want to hear you say is, but I believe. I just know it's going to work. I don't know how. Just like me, I didn't know how. I just knew it was going to work. And it worked. And with that being said, guys, my name is Trickett. You guys are all amazing. Hope you guys have a great weekend, a wonderful evening. And on that note, until next time, bam, I will holler at you guys later. Take care, peeps.